Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all already know who this is. This is Ron the freaking Don. Today, I want to talk about the latest headline in the news that's trending all over online social media and mainstream media outlets about the second assassination attempt on Donald Trump, our former president. Now, this is the second assassination attempt that has happened down in his golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida, as the assassin, the would-be assassin, who goes by the name of Ryan Ruth, has made an attempt to assassinate the former president from the location of the bushes, where the Secret Service agents has located him, and Secret Service agents has fired off a shot towards the would-be perpetrator. And it's also been reports that Ryan Ruth also left an AK-47 rifle, as well as 2 book bags that was in his possession that he left at the scene when he fled off into his vehicle in an attempt to get away. But however, a witness, according to an FBI investigation, has pointed out the location of the vehicle, and law enforcement, Merritt County Police Department, has managed to track him down and arrest him. Now, he was convicted for for gun possession and maybe attempted murder. And I will keep you updated on the charges. But yeah, and then now MSNBC has politicized the incident and blamed Donald Trump's rhetoric for the latest assassination attempt. And how can that be? Saying that, oh, Trump doesn't spew out anti-Trump rhetoric. No. All he does is spew rhetoric of hate, bigotry, which has incentivized the Ryan Ruth to make assassination attempt. Now, I do partially agree that Trump do spew out somewhat hateful rhetoric, or rhetoric that is not politically correct. However, he's not to blame for that. Or should I say, he is not the only one to blame for that. Because MSNBC, CNN, and other liberal media outlets are also guilty of spewing out anti-Trump rhetoric. So they call him everything from fascist, Hitler, Mussolini, dictator, every name you can think of. All the name calling that is disgraceful. All the name calling, and it seems like mainstream liberal media outlets call him more names than criticize him as personally more than his rhetoric. No. they criticize him personally more than they criticize his policies. Excuse me. Now, could it be that the Ryan Roof was also radicalized by the rhetoric, anti-Trump rhetoric on MSNBC and CNN and liberal media outlets? Could that have radicalized him to incentivize him to attempt to assassinate the president? And not to mention that he did vote for Trump back in 2016. So you could say that he's a George Bush type Republican, conventional Republican. However, he switched his stance on Trump. He changed his feelings about Trump as soon as Trump condemned the invasion, as soon as Trump condemned the Democrats' stance on Ukraine, as soon as Trump opposed the United States government sending weapons to Ukraine. I mean, of course it could be that Trump will politicize it. Yes, that's what politicians do. They politicize everything. Of course, anything Biden and the Democrats support, Trump and his allies is going to oppose it. Yes, granted. I agree. But yeah, that's when Ryan Roof changed his perception about Trump as soon as Trump opposed the United States government getting involved in the Ukraine-Russian conflict. So, not to mention that Ryan Roof also made numerous posts on X, formerly known as Twitter, supporting Ukraine, because he is a staunch supporter of Ukraine. So, and MSNBC happens to push the Ukraine agenda non-stop, especially back in 2022. So from 2022 and on, the MSNBC has been a staunch supporter of the Ukraine conflict, of us sending hundreds of billions of dollars of weapons to Ukraine. And Ryan Roof is a supporter of Ukraine, so it could happen that Ryan Roof was radicalized by MSNBC and left-wing media. That's what comes to my conclusion, that he was radicalized by them. So, and also, the Democrats may use this not only politicize this to go against Trump, but to also politicize this to push their anti-gun control legislation. Because after all, Kamala Harris do want to initiate a gun buyback program when she gets in office. If she gets in office, she wants to enact a gun buyback program. So they definitely could use this incident to push that agenda as well. But anyway, this concludes my video, and might I add that they also could use this as a way to push mental health initiatives as well, because this incident is similar to when John Hinckley tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan back in 1981. So the similarities between these two incidents is that they're both mentally deranged and tried to assassinate the president for unjustifiable reasons. One tried to assassinate Trump for his support for his support for his opposition against Ukraine, sending weapons to Ukraine, and one tried to assassinate Reagan. John Hinckley tried to assassinate Reagan because of his infatuation with an actress that was in a show called Taxi Driver back in the 70s. But anyway, this is the final conclusion of my video, and I will keep y'all posted as the election cycle goes on in my next video. Okay? Peace.